Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's Pogo Sticks book 2.
Yeah.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Senzen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaps, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Look, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's mine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely gotta be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Senzen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad.
Oh, I'm just bored already. Let's just start. Hola, friends. If anyone's out there, everyone's gone to bed, and I am entering decks into TappedOut. So, we all get to see some new decks that I've just built. Merry Christmas to me. Or Thanksgiving, I guess it is. I have to wear the old man glasses because I can't read half the cards. So first thing we're going to do is, hey, this is the new Admiral Beckett Brass deck. So yay, I think I should swap out all the lands. Or separate out all the lands. basics anyway, right? Once we separate out, and that is the Revel in Riches that I wasn't going to put in, but I ended up putting in. I gotta go hunt down the Revel in Riches later. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Everybody at my house is asleep. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, to be old. Let's see. That should be almost all the basics. I think there's like 4 of each. Nope, 5. 6 islands. Imagine that. The deck is primarily blue. It's mostly blue and black. Hey, Nightabaw. Oh. Alright. Hey, look at that. Commander is required for commander decks. Yes, I will add it. Alright, so commander is Admiral Brass Unsinkable. Admiral Brass Unsinkable is a foil. Let's add it. And then we go over here and type CMDR to show that it is my commander. Alright. Unsinkable like Molly Brown. 3 Montañas. Wow, I like that it likes Mountain Bandit before Mountain. Okay. And no, they're not Universes Beyond. They are just Ixalan lands. Trois. And you know what? Let's get... I have tons of these little boxes. Get one of those to put it in. Nightabaw, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you post something on the Discord earlier, or was that Gwendolyn about all the food? I was very jealous. Well, not very jealous. I made ridiculously good steak, so... Let's see. Foodies. It was Ineth and me and you. That's a hell of a spread. There's this... Hey, hold on, I'm not sharing screen. I'm just sharing a thing. Yeah. I would have brought your food up. Alright. Oh, I guess I should probably have the music continue on randomly, huh? There we go. Ah, that's nice. Alright. So what do we got? We got a commander. I'll leave the fun cards like sit around somewhere so people can look at them. There's the commander. And what did I do? Put in 3 mountains. Bloop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 islands. Aw, that's very nice that you do that. Your mom made all that food? Rock on. I rapidly, after I left my home when I was a youngin', I rapidly became a better cook than my parents. I will post pictures later because I made some kick-ass food today. I did New York strip, I did potatoes lyonnaise, and I did almond with deep fried onions and green beans, and it was fucking astounding. I mean, it was basically butter, 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 and more butter every meal. it was butter was in every dish tonight. Wait, what am I putting in now? 4 liters of fast frozen instant microwave. Yeah, well, come on, man. Swamp. And we're putting in 4 of them, and they are not Universes Beyond, Fallout. No, they are just plain old Ixalan. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I do them all the right way? I did. All right, cool. Oh, Lord. Let's go to the next song, because I forgot to hit randomize, and I did that now. Alright. Here we go with the real shit. So, all the lands are in. What should the theme of the deck be? Like, you get to put like one little image. It'll probably be Revel in Riches. Here is the hostage taker that likes to take worm coil engines. Sometimes rope porcelain. Yeah, alright. We have a tiny kitchen too, but it's only 2 of us, so I'm not fussed about it. We can kind of move shit around and make food. Black market connections. And definitely, there's a fun card. Captilanary Storm. Actually, it's easier to see the monitor without... Oh, this is for you. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. These are the 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Galtas I pulled out of my box. It's ridiculous. Those are my super rares in my box. So, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Gem Cutter Buccaneer. Sulphur Falls. Okay. There we go. And it is from Ixalan Commander. Crumbling Necropolis from Ixalan Commander. I mean, there's probably a good 80 cards stock in this deck. I didn't swap that many out. It's all of the decks from this cycle are pretty strong. Like all how many were there? 4, right? You put a baking machine. All right, okay. Unclaimed territory from Ixalan. Skeleton Crew. This was actually a fun card. I'm sad I didn't get to play it in the game we played. Skeleton Crew. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up just so you can see it. Skeleton Crew. Yeah. Each other creature you control that's powered or skeleton gets +1/+1. And whenever one more creature cards leave your graveyard, make a skeleton. Right? And it just kind of keeps bringing itself back, which is kind of nice. I don't know. Kind of liked it. It's selling for $2. No, $1.20 or $1.12. The special version, the foil. Wait, hold on. That's hilarious. The borderless are selling for less than the bordered nowadays. I think that's hilarious. I'll leave the Skeleton Crew out as a fun card from this deck. Coercive Recruiter. Yeah. From Commander. This proxy is the Revel in Riches. I was wrong. Revel in Riches has to go in this deck. I don't have a version yet. I gotta go inside and figure out which binder I'm gonna pull that out of. The Indomitable. Yep. This fucking card, the Indomitable, you played in that game, man. This card was a bomb. There. it is. Whenever a creature you control deals combat, draw a card. I love this new card. It's still 245. I should probably buy a couple. It's gonna go up. Anything that's draw a card goes up. We know this. We know this. We all know this. I'm gonna put that there because it really is fun in that deck. All right. Let's see. Windfall, of course. Doop. See, this didn't come out in the game. I'm thinking about it. There's not a lot of life gain in this deck, so I figured I'd put a nice little flying and lifelink, plus the ability to draw cards. So I haven't played it in anything. Mask of Gristlebrand. I've been looking for a home for this card for a while. Boop. It's not a double feature, it's just a normal. And the first is winning. Here's Mask of Gristlebrand. Oh, there's only one M in Mask. Flying and lifelink, and when it dies, you can pay X life and draw X cards. Equal to its power. It's a pretty decent card. I've just been looking for a home. I see. It's not that good a card to beat up there in the top row. Let's see what else belongs up here in the top row. Alright, Daring Saboteur. There we go. Crier Reach. Sanitarium. Boop. Oh, that right side of my screen's a little crowded. Let me see if I can. What happens if I do this? No. Yeah, that'll work. It's a little better. Cool. Alright. Triumph for the Hordes. God, fucking Triumph for the Hordes. Everybody hates that card except people who play it. I hate that card except when I'm playing it. The webcam, what? Just out of curiosity, is Blood Money? Are there versions of it? Ah, Blood Money was from Baldur's Gate. Got it. I was trying to figure out where it was from. Oh, I think we were talking about that when you were playing with us the other night, that webcam just doesn't fucking like Spell Table. Shadow Blood Ridge. Which one did I put in? It's an old one. That one. Oop. Stormfleet Navigator. Stormfleet Negotiator. That's it. Siren Storm. Chaos Warp. I don't know what you're talking about. Warper. Hardly knew her. It's funny. I remember back in the day when Chaos Warp was just such an expensive rare card. Now it's just, oh, it's red and Commander. Put a Chaos Warp in the deck. First Bauble. Really different from Priceline Negotiator. Yup. We were texting, some of us were texting back and forth today, and I made spiced mulled wine. However, my autocorrect corrected it to mold wine, M-O-L-D. And mold wine is not a thing you want to drink. But then the joke became, we're going to have to make some sort of animated GIF with saprolings running away with, like, turkey and wine. Keen Signet. Man, I hate the fact that they've got all this Fallout shit in here already, because usually it defaults to the newest one, but, well, it does default to the newest one, and I do not have any of the Fallout shit. Oh, cool. I have a fun television commercial story. One of my clients did a commercial for a car dealership that had like 5 or 6 different stores on the East Coast. And they didn't get paid for their video. Like, they literally submitted invoice after invoice, and the client just stiffed them, right? So we did a nice little demand letter where I explained to the car dealership that the contract that they signed with my client said that my client retained ownership of the intellectual property until full and final payment was made. So every time that stupid commercial aired, my client had triple damages, and they were airing that commercial pretty heavily. So that's my commercial story. And that could be the moral of that story is, by the way, pay your fucking contractors. Reliquary Tower. Reliquary Tower. There's only one L in Reliquary. Excellent. Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Capitalism fucking sucks. Amphin and Mutineer. This card did a lot of work too. Remember that Amphin Mutineer, the thing that escaped Myriad? What is it? It's not. It is Encore, where it comes back and hits everybody. I think that actually gave me the game last time we played. Boop. Watery Grave. Rakdos Charm. I remember thinking, why would I care to do 1 damage to target to each opponent for each creature they control? Like, yeah, alright. I get it. Azure Fleet Admiral. This is the Monarch Pirate. But only once, that is correct. Only the once. Monarch of the Sea. Or Bats, as we like to call them, the Chicken of the Cave. Kari Zev. I really wish, I didn't do that right. I really wish the monkey was a pirate, but it's not. Skyship Raider for Kari Zev. Badoop. Blasphemous Act. I mean, yeah. Yep. King Narfear's Revenge was a good ad. It actually came with the deck. As it is, Grixis Graveyard Shenanigans. Betrayal, not revenge. I'm trying to think of a Gilbert and Sullivan song that goes along with the song I'm playing, and I can't. Nephalia Drownyard. That's from, yep. All right. Ghost of Ramirez. Ramirez de Pietro. Boop. Alright. So this Dredging Claw, it's Graveyard Shenanigans, right? I really expected the Dredging Claw. It didn't come up. I've only played this deck once, so it's going to be fun. I'll show you in a minute. Dredging Claw. There. So, quick creature, +1/+0 and menace. However, whenever a creature enters the battlefield from the graveyard, you can just auto-attach it, right? So it's that Admiral Brass graveyard shenanigan thing. So I'm hoping that this card will see some good synergy when I get a chance to play the deck a little more. Yeah. Alright. Here's another one that I thought would see more. I didn't draw it, but... Alright. Check this out. Collector's Vault. So the deck is built on looting and getting shit in my graveyard. So, you know, pay 2, right? Draw, I get to loot and make a treasure. So I think this Collector's Vault's going to do some fun work in this deck. There we go. Alright. I did add it, right? Yes. Okay. This Port of Carfell, I don't know. Enters the battlefield tapped and makes blue, but I guess it's a free reanimator spell late game. I mean, this isn't CEDH, so there will be a late game. Soul Ring. Do, do, do. And Warkite, Marauder. Not Markite, Warkite. I can spell, really. And then Scalding Tarn. Imagine that. The lands are the most expensive thing in the deck. Imagine that. Yeah, Tuesday was a pretty well matched game. There was the board wipes. Everybody had their fun board wipe right when they needed it. That's, you know, when we interviewed Gavin for the documentary, and I bring this up at the drop of a hat because I think it's very important. You know, what makes a fun game of Magic? A fun game of Magic is when everybody gets to do what their deck does, right? Whether you win or not, you got to do what your deck does. So I think as long as you get to do that, it's a fun game of Magic, and I think that's true. It's one of the reasons I hate playing against stacks. So basically, only the stacks player gets to do what their deck does. Desolate House. This card is going to do all kinds of fun work in the deck. Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon. Which, this is the actual version. Oh wow, it's actually a Kaladesh version. Yeah, I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to take that out for now. I mean, there are very few decks that put Panharmonicon in where Panharmonicon doesn't do some stupid shit. So. Faithless Looting. And of course, we put in OG Admiral Beckett Brass. I love that, by the way, that Admiral Beckett Brass is grandma. It's literally somebody's grandma who just happens to be the leader of the Brazen Coalition. Exactly. Like, seriously. Like, look at that. It's Pirate Granny. Fucking love it. It does my heart so good to see, like, hey, not a young white person. Well, it's an old white person, but not the normal, you know, thing you would normally expect to see on a Magic card. So, yay. Secluded Courtyard. Bloop. Herald's Horn. From Ixalan. So, like you can see, I left a shit ton of this stuff standard. Merchant. Oh, this Merchant Raiders gave me the game. Whenever a pirate comes in, tap a creature down. Yeah, this Merchant Raiders is nutty. Let's take a look at that. Whenever it or another pirate enters battle under my control, tap up to one creature. It doesn't untap for as long as I control the card. I fucking love it. You know, I need to find some things that give this myriad. That's what's that? Blade of Selves, right? Yeah, that'd be fun. You tap like. Every time you attack, you tap a bunch of shit down, even if they untap when it leaves. I might have an extra one lying around. I mean, it's only $3. I guess I can order another one if I don't have one lying around. And I didn't wait for it to come up. I fucked it up. Dire Fleet Daredevil. I don't know why pirates make me talk in a southern accent. Dire Fleet Daredevil. And the Dire Fleet Ravager did its job. Yep. Put that up there. Fell Flagship. Original Ixalan. Dragon Skull Summit. No, it's not the Doctor Who version. Which one is it? Oh wow, it is Ixalan that I put in here. That's funny. Prismari Command. That was a useful spell. Alright. Time Stream Navigator. Everybody hates that card when it comes up in a pirate deck because nobody likes their opponents to get extra turns. Plus, I mean, if you're playing a pirate deck, odds are really good you got a bunch of treasures and you are already at Ascend. Malcolm, Keen-Eyed. Did I miss anything over here? Just making sure I check the chat every now and again over here. Alright. Boop. Malcolm's in, baby. Put a Vampiric Rites in. Because every now and again, you just want to kill something, draw a card, gain a life, and then have stuff in your graveyard for when you need it. What version is that? That's actually from Battle for Zendikar. Goldspan Dragon. Treasures. Which one did I put in? I put in the Jumpstart version. Meathook Massacre. Because why not? Port Razor, that's a good card. It did a bunch of good work. At least it was going to until somebody killed it. Zara Renegade. Because it was going to give me It literally was going to give me like 3 attack steps every turn. Spectral. Again, quite frankly, like you could see him putting this stuff in like almost. I think it's less than 20. I think it might even be like 15 cards I changed, and most of them are lands. I hate shit that comes in tapped. I'd rather replace half of that with just a basic land, even for the most part, unless I'm doing landfall. Congrats, Marauders, Lost Caverns, yep. I mean, that's the dirty secret of Magic, right? Once people start getting into it and they realize, wait, why do my lands cost? Yeah, because your lands cost so much, that's why. Yeah. Corsair Captain. I'm glad they reprinted this one. It was actually only in Jumpstart before. Alright. Pirates get +1/+1, and hey, I make a treasure. Yeah. Ramirez de Pietro. Pillager. Yep. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Knight. Pitiless Plunderer. I don't know why I would ever want that in a pirate deck. Beep. Enterprising Scallywag. They put so much card draw on this deck. Biden of Thassa, the Undomitable. They're both stock in the deck. Vanquisher's Banner. Oh, it's not. There's no M in Vanquisher. Evacuation. Protean Raider. I'm thinking about taking the Protean Raider out because if I'm reanimating it, I haven't attacked this turn, so I can't actually use its ability from the graveyard. But it is nice to have a pirate that triggers, like, make a copy of anything. Creature, anyway. I'll leave it in. Protean Raider. If it sucks, I will take it out. Rogue's Passage. Smoldering Marsh. From Ixalan. Feed the Swarm. You know, there are some pumpkin cinnamon buns in the house with my name on them for later. Can't believe they didn't actually put a Darkwater Catacombs in here stock. Like, I had to use my Doctor Who one. Like, really? Really? Like, that's not even an expensive card, right? Like, you could have just made the mono base better. Drowned Catacomb. I think this is a Doctor Who one, too. Command Tower. I literally yesterday or the day before, I think you saw in the Discord, I rejiggered my Edgar deck with all the new with some of the new vampires. Yes, I did. Normally, I'm not an Exotic Orchard fan, but I guess 3-color decks and above, it's not a bad card. Yeah, I know, it is wishful thinking. Rakdos Signets. This came in the deck too. Alright, and then Bloodstained Mire. That did not come in the deck. Bloodstained Mire did not come in the deck. It is not a championship deck. It is a Concept Tarker card. Sunken Hollow. Shivan Reef. That's a great name for a card. No, this is a new Capenna Commander, I think. Dominaria United. Yeah, that's where I got it. Icon of Ancestry. Torn between wanting to go to MagicCon Chicago, meet some creators, digraphs, the fact that it's at... I mean, convention centers are wholly awful to get to park at, to do anything. To not spend exorbitant amounts of money just getting there and eating food during the course of the day. Just kind of resign. If you want to do it, and resign yourself to it. Don't let that stop you from doing it. Just acknowledge that it's going to suck and move on. Not the fest, but getting there and doing other shit like that. What am I putting in? The Shared Animosity was actually great. It's a great card in this deck. It's not like I'm pooping out shit tons of tokens, but like giving all pirates +3 when 3 of them attack is not bad. Plus, there's a surprising amount of pirates with Menace. This Captivating Crew, I've played it to great effect in many other decks, and most of the Coven playgroup knows to kill it when they see it. The Captivating Crew. Grim Captain's Locker. Alright. Let's just put her right on the cover. Let's make Admiral Brass unsinkable, as in Molly Brown. Featured card. Let me save it and see if I put 100 cards in. Hey, I did. My deck has been added. Alright. Cool. Alright, here, watch. I'm going to hit edit real quick. Hey, it's a pirate tribal deck. It makes tokens, and... Where's the Reanimator? Really? Seriously? Yeah, Reanimator just needs to be there as well. Alright. So, alright, here we go. You ready? Watch this. LC Swan. Well, as soon as I hit an LCC, we'll start counting. So, okay, 1 card so far. 2 cards. 3 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 cards I swapped out, and a good half of them were land. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Let's make sure I have all the right tokens, and we'll move on. So, next up are all of the Doctor Who decks. We'll figure out which one we want to do first. I built a deck for all of the Doctor Who's. Maybe we'll do Davros first, unless someone. There's only a couple people watching, so unless anyone expresses a preference, I will do Davros. Davros. All right. So let's see. There we go. City's Blessing. I know there's a City's Blessing here somewhere. Let's see. Alright, City's Blessing. There's 2 of them. Alright, that's good. Copy clone. I know there's a bunch of copy clones. I saw them earlier. Copy, copy, copy. Map tokens. Treasures, treasures. Let's see. Treasures, treasures, treasures. There's a map there. And 2 maps. Fine. Yeah, Ragavan. I know Ragavan's in here. Let's see. Yep, there's a Ragavan. Alright. Shapeshifter, 3/2 colorless. There they are. Skeleton Pirate, 2/2. There they are. And Monarch and Treasure. Excellent. Alright, that deck is put together. Alright, let's upvote it because it's my deck. And it hasn't given me, it hasn't been up long enough for it to tell me how competitive it is. Competitive it is yet. Alright, so. Add a deck. Alright. Davros it is. Exterminate. Exterminate. Let me get all the basics out first. Make it easier. Wow. Have I just... Okay. Let's do them in order. It's funny, I'm doing 2 Grixis decks in a row. I must like Graveyard Shenanigans. For some weird, strange reason. Black. Red. Blue. I think I might have like 2 basics in of each color in here. I made this deck a little more competitive-y, stronger. Yep, 2 of each basics. Alright, so this is not a standard deck. It is a Canadian. No, it's not Canadian. It's Commander EDH, and it is Davros, Doctor Who-ish. Artifact stuff. I don't know. Sure. This is DM's DA Davros deck. It makes Daleks and makes opponents sack stuff. That's pretty much what it does. Alright. Doctor Who! Hey! And, alright, let's add it. And then we do the little asterisk, CMDR. That is my commander. Cool. Swamp. ×2. And they're just plain all Lost Cavern Swamps. Oh, no, they're not Lost Cavern Swamps. Let's do different. Come on, might as well make it right. They are Doctor Who, Universes Beyond Swamps. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Take this out of here. Use the same little deck box. All right. 2 swamps down. I'm gonna take a little drink. Oh. It's funny, my head up there is literally right in the middle of the... I have a thing coming down with the camera on it. Hey, Goofus Maximus. Things seem to be going well. Everybody's asleep after eating many, many, many foods, and I'm entering my decks into Tapped Out. Let's see. So 2 swamps in. Island. Yeah. So, like I said, this deck is a little more competitive than the last one. There are only 6 basic lands in the deck. There we go. And then we'll get to the real cards after I put in the mountain. Mountains, plural. You tell him from Northeast PA. Mountain. Mountain. La montaña. Or, if we're doing ASMR. La montaña. Oh. Alright. 2. Alright, there we go. Laser screwdriver. I like me a laser screwdriver. I put a laser and a sonic in this deck, I think. Just for thematic reasons. Weeping Angel. Oh, this card was so thematic. Seriously, this thing was so fucking thematic in these decks. I love it. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Here, check it out. Like, literally, it does exactly what it did in Doctor Who. I love it. Right? You cast a creature. Okay, my thing is not a Weeping Angel, but I can flash it in and block after you attack, and goodbye, creature, go bye bye. I love it. And first strike, so hopefully I get to use it again and again and again. Perfectly thematic. Good on you. Gavin was very excited about this when we interviewed him for the documentary. He's like, I can't really talk about it, but I'm really, really excited about it. So he did a great job. I doubt he's ever watching this, but Thanksgiving dinner, Dean. I am right there with. So my wife and I, and we have a tradition. We do not do turkey. We do porterhouse. So it was a lovely, lovely steak dinner tonight. Excellent. That makes me happy. Gavin is one of those good guys. Like, he really is. He loves the game. He does it for the love of the game. I mean, he still gets paid well by Wizards, but he just fucking loves the game, and that makes me happy. Reliquary Tower. Which one? Yeah, Lost Caverns. Cool. Oh wait, no. It is not. I gotta remember, I'm not doing Lost Caverns. I am entering Reliquary Tower, but this one is Doctor Who. Boop. And then, of course, everybody's favorite card in a Dalek deck, Exterminate. Boop. And there it is. I'll just leave that up because it is kind of fun in the deck. I took a lot of the Cybermen stuff out. Like, this deck couldn't decide if it wanted to be a Cybermen deck or a Dalek deck. So, but Great Intelligence Plan. Oh, which one is this? I gotta get the old man glasses for this one. There's a different command tower in every one of the Doctor Who decks. This one is number 266. 265, 266. No, yes, 266. This is how it ends. Here. Master multiplied. And go. Talisman of Indulgence. And Doctor Who. Cyber Controller. And by the way, I left the plane chase decks intact in here, so that one of these days, all these Doctor Who decks that I built can actually play with the plane chase cards as they were intended to be played. Alright, Cyberman Squadron. This card is crazy good. I'm gonna bring that up, by the way. This card is ridiculously good. I bet you the price has gone nutty. Nope. Cybermen Squadron, not man. Cybermen. Yeah, it's already up to like $5.78, $6. So non-legendary artifact creatures you control have myriad. So yeah, like this goes in any artifact deck, I guess. An artifact creature deck that isn't trying to win with combos. And you're going to see a lot of the cards that I put in here, like Inferno Titan, like why, right? A lot of the cards I put in here are designed just to do 3 damage to either each opponent or an opponent. Just so I can keep triggering Davros at the end of every turn and making people make awful choices. Sack a creature, give me one for free. Sack a creature, give me one for free. Or let me draw a card, right? I love that I typed in Inferno Tit. Because everybody needs an Inferno Tit. This is actually, it is the, not Secret Lair, it is the archenemy Nicobolus Inferno Titan. Yeah, Cyberman Squadron from Blightsteel is nutty. Yup. Feed the Swarm. Oh, no. I gotta take that out. I'm trying to keep these correct. So, Feed the Swarm from Doctor Who. I put a No Mercy in, because can't have people attacking me. This is actually one of the original. Because I just happened to be playing back in Urza's Legacy. Dalek Squadron. There's a card you don't see in Commander every day, Blood Tithe. But it triggers Davros. And of course, I got to type in Blood Tit, because everybody needs one of those too. Cyber Ship. Yeah. Actually, put that up there. Well, that's one of the keys. This Doomsday Confluence, shit, I love this card. I'm gonna break this card so hard. Here. Doomsday Confluence. One's on fire, the other's bloody. I mean, yeah. Choose X. Choose the same mode more than once. Like, yeah, I'll just take a bunch of Daleks or just obliterate your hand. Because I did put Cabal Coffers, Cabal Thingy, and Urborg in the deck. So eventually I'll be making shit tons of mana. And I think I put 3 tutors in. Like I said, I made this deck a little more competitive than the others. Wayfarer's Bauble. Bauble? Wayfarer's Bauble. And which one is it? 847. That's that one. Got it. Since I put so many wacky lands in, I might as well put a Field of the Dead in. So, you know, zombies, zombies, and more zombies. Which one is just the core 20? And Haunted by the Family. Hey, Wally 1970 Tanker. This is not This is everybody's gone to bed after a big dinner, so I'm entering some of my Magic decks into Tapped Out and talking about how I built them and what kind of cards are in them, and we're just chatting. So this is a silly little website that tracks your decks, so that way I know what cards are in the damn deck. Hey, Mouse. The Master Gallifrey's End. And, I mean, if you're a Doctor Who fan from back in the day, or from recently, or from any time, really, these are all the four that I'm entering tonight, are the Doctor Who Commander decks rejiggered. Oh. Oh, there's no yawning in Thanksgiving night. Haunted by the Family, Master Gallifrey's End. All right. Hey, Jayberry. We're keeping it small tomorrow, Jayberry, because Cave Girl's gonna be editing. So I'm trying to not like have us take over the house tomorrow. That's awesome, Wally. And there's no Y in Master. And there's Gallifrey's End. Bloop. All right. I love the Mind Stone for this. Is literally somebody holding a Cyberman's head. My favorite Mind Stone. Oh, there's the Cabal Coffers. Because, you know, like you do. Hey, an Exsanguinate. I would never put that in a deck. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never put Exsanguinate in a deck. Me? No. Sunken Hollow. That's Handles. The Cyberman head has a name. Oh, I remember it does, doesn't it? Sunken Hollow. And there's the Urborg. Tomb of Yawgmoth. It's literally just... That's the Planet Chaos version. Are you going to share with us what the name? Oh, it is Handles. Right. Isn't its name Handles? Now that I think about it. Yep. No, it's not Genesis Ultimatum. It's Genesis of the Daleks. There we go. Bloodstained Mire. That came stock in the deck, right? Yeah, no, that did not come stock in the deck. Fucking Wizards not letting us have good cards and playing in land bases. Dalek Drone. This High Fae Negotiator, it seemed like oh, it's awfully convenient. I just had a bunch of them sitting out, but it does work in this deck. Because again, everything is designed to trigger Davros. High Fae Neg. So 3/5 flying when it comes in, blah blah blah. Each opponent loses 3, right? Gain 3. And every time each opponent gains 3, here. DAV Davros. So here's the whole point of the deck, right? The whole point of the deck is, beginning of my end step, I make a 3/3 black Dalek creature token with Menace if any opponent lost 3 or more life, right? Then every opponent who lost 3 or more life faces a villainous choice, right? Either I draw a card or they discard a card. And there's a bunch of things in the deck that like duplicate villainous choices and make everybody have 2 villainous choices, or I get to choose for you which villainous choice. Jayberry, I love every word in that sentence. I love every word in pecan pie and bourbon. Lightning Greaves. Hey Wally, what's the question? How would I introduce a Spelljammer ship to Earth 1580 timeline with the history changing from that point? Ooh. So I was just in Lucca, Italy, which, you know, where the history's from. But the city's from the 1500s. So it'd be kind of fun to... don't make it like... It'd be really interesting to make it like an Italian-y kind of Da Vinci-esque steampunky kind of, you know, based on Da Vinci's drawings in the 1500s and stuff like that. Like, shit, man, does it even have to be from another plane? It could be, you know, somebody from your plane invented it in the 1500s. Or maybe I'm not reading, let me read this thing again. But that sounds like a lot of fun, actually. To Earth, so it's the Earth timeline. All right. Yeah, man, like, maybe Da Vinci was actually in touch with them. Like, you could throw in, like, some crazy, wacky Earth scientists that the church thought were a little nutty, and... There's even a fun religious angle there, too. So, yeah, you could do lots of cool things with it. Court of Ambition. But I would definitely go off the, like, the Renaissance shit in Europe. Court of Ambition. Hey, imagine that. Another thing in the deck that actually does exactly what Davros wants it to do. Right? Hey, when it enters the battlefield, become the monarch. Whether I'm the monarch or not, you all motherfuckers are going to lose 3 life. Or discard a card. I'm okay if you want to discard a card. And if I'm the monarch, you're going to lose 6 and discard 2 cards. So, this works really well in the deck. I'm really pleased with that addition. Actually, I put that up here. Propaganda. Because, you know, we can't have people attacking me. Wally, let me know how it goes. I mean, here, wait, hold on. We have a Discord. Join the Discord. I'd love to hear about it later. Propaganda. Oh no! I'm sorry, man. Did you like throw it on the table at somebody like, Force of Vigor, I'm killing you? Yeah, literally, like, fuck those 2 things, and you throw it on the table. I have done that. Literally, I've thrown a card on the table and then forgot it because it went flying. Yeah, I don't think the worst of people. People just forget to do things sometimes. Vashta Narada. Yeah. Is that thing going up in price? I remember thinking, why is it that expensive? No, it's only $1.60. It's a good card, though. It's a nice, indestructible, shadowy creature. I'm sure people are abusing the shit out of it in Modern. You can't play it in Modern, can you? Hold on, let's find out. It is not legal in Modern. It's legal in Legacy and Vintage, but there are better things in Legacy and Vintage. Oh, I like that, Wally. That's a good idea. On our Wednesday night game, I will have to go look at the clip. So I made a clip right after our Wednesday night or Monday night game. Sorry, Monday night game. Jayber, if you're still watching, I gave Culvert's character a daughter, completely unbeknownst to Culvert. So we ended on a cliffhanger where the door opened and she's like, "Mom?" So. All right. Vashta Narada. Auton Soldier. Go. Yeah, I don't think the worst of people. Somebody just forgot, you know. Or you could be poor Jayberry who left her entire backpack full of magic cards on the Metro once and just had to rebuild her entire collection. It sucked. Cyber Conversion. This is a fun card. I wonder if that thing's gone nutty in price. Because blue needs another little, cantrip or dinky spell to get rid of a threat. Because it doesn't actually destroy anything. It just turns it face down. Yeah, card's already $6, $7. Yup. Oh, and here's the little... There's our D&D game. That's for Monday nights. All right. Second Tutor. Demonic Tut. Academy Ruins. Imagine that. A Grixis artifact deck that likes things returned from the graveyard. Yeah, I'm going to put this up here because it is kind of important to the deck. Alright. This card, this is a sleeper card. People don't play with this card often enough. Man, oh, I did it wrong because I hit enter too quick. The Loyal Subordinate. It's just literally, if you have your commander out, it's a free 3 damage to each opponent every turn. And I did it again. Without waiting for it to pop up. I'll betcha. What time is it? It's 11:06. The meds are gone. Great, you get unmedicated, Seth, friends. Loyal Subordinate. Alright, and... It is Commander Masters. Alright, there we go. Nick played the Ronnie deck the other day. So the Ronnie is, it's bug, or what's the word for it? Temur. It is Temur Goad. It's actually a fun little card. Hey, Gwydolyn. Gwydolyn, please do not roll the D2020. I mean, you can if you want. It just won't have any effect. What kind of Simic... So... if you would like, I'll take a break from the Doctor Who, and just for you, Gwydolyn, the next deck is my Simic Explorer Merfolk deck that I just built yesterday. We can enter that in and talk about it if you want. The Ronnie, right? Yeah. Jaybury, what do we say when we see a Cryptast? There needs to be an R in there somewhere. I'm still sad I did not buy the original art for this when I had the chance, and now it's way out of my price range. What does it do who knows his ABCs? What do I want to know? Do not suffer it to live. Strip mine. And this is a 4th edition. Boop. An alpha male. I would submit to you that anyone who would describe themselves as an alpha male probably doesn't know their ABCs. Valiard. So Valiard's fun in this deck. It makes anyone, if an opponent would face a monstrous choice, they face it twice. There's the monstrous choice doubler. I like it. I'm a sucker. I am a huge sucker for decks that are like voting, like Will of the Council shit. Blasphemous Act. By the way, Jayberry, before you run away again, the music you're hearing is the music that is playing when we're playing that you just can't hear whenever you're on stream with us. So like, all this music tonight, you guys, people who play with us, can actually hear. Yeah, another mono doubler. There's a Nirkana Revenant. It's the Battle Bond version. Canyon Slua. There it is. Doctor Who. Smoldering Marsh. The mana bases were slightly better in these Doctor Who decks than they are in the Ixalan ones. Not a lot, but marginally. Marginally. Zoff Consumption, again, 4 damage. Each opponent. And it flips into a land. Like I said, this is a very thematic deck. Decree of Pain did not come in the deck, but it just belongs here. Which one is this? Gotta put the old man glasses on again. Oh, this is Lord of the Rings Commander. Right. Decree of Pain. Thought Vessel. Imagine that. Nope, not an Ixalan. This is a Doctor Who. Dog is inside? I don't know what that means. Famine. And again, another card we don't see. Like, so many of these things. Commander 2013. So, Famine. Right? Like, hey, 3 damage each creature and player. So, everything is built to trigger Davros. Sorry. Come on. There we go. Boop. Soul Ring. It's a terrible card. I don't know why I would ever put it in a deck. Jayberry, you're probably gone away, but I just pulled up Discord and there's a fighting cock on my screen. Because you are 13 years old. Scalding Tarn. Yeah. Renegade Silent. I thought about taking this one out. Alright. Here's the Renegade Silent. We have thoughts. Alright, I get to goad. It's a blue goad card, which is odd in and of itself. But then it phases out, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a nice way to I don't know. Phase out a creature at least. Maybe do a board wipe. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't drawn it in a single game yet, so one of these days we'll see how well it works in the deck. Wound Reflection. So it's funny, I was reading some update guides on this deck, and all of them are like, oh, take the Wound Reflection out, it's useless. I'm like, really? Really? Like, everything in this deck is designed to freaking do at least 3 damage to everybody every turn. You're like, you really take the Wound Reflection out? I think it was silly. I'm sure, Knight, that there is I'm sure that there are some algorithms that will actually tell you how often. I'll bet you Stella Biederman could tell us. She wrote part of that paper on the Touring Complete. I bet you Gavin could probably tell us too. Death in Heaven. And honestly, like, here, hold on for a second. You ready? Odds of drawing a card in Magic, the Gathering, Commander. Yep, there we go. Let's see. So, I mean, it's... There we go. Chance to draw one or more of the wanted cards, 25. Oh god, there's a hypergeometric distribution. That's what we're looking for, right? So that's what, in probability theory and statistics, but I like probability theory and tits better. In probability theory and statistics, the hypergeometric distribution is a discrete probability distribution that describes the probability of k successes, random draws for which the object drawn has a specific feature in n draws without replacement from a finite population. I understand down to about the first frickin' equation. Now, I actually think I get the first equation. K equals PR multiplied by x equals k. So I need, where do I plug in 100? I'm not going down this rabbit hole anymore. I have other shit to do. But yeah, it's a thing. So we want the hypergeometric distribution. That's what it is. I know it actually gets, it gets worse the more you shuffle, yes, but it gets better the more you draw. Your odds increase. I looked at this up at one point, right? Death in Heaven. Yeah, from Doctor Who. That's actually a pretty cool card. Darkwater. Darkwater Cat. That's the thing we need. Everybody needs a Darkwater Cat. From Doctor Who. I'm checking something. The temperature has now dropped to 39. That would explain why I'm fucking freezing here in the studio. Let's turn that heat up a little bit, shall we? Let me know if that gets too loud for you guys. Alright. Yeah. Monocrypt, Like I said, it's a little more competitive, this deck. It's from Double Masters. Earthquake. I definitely put an Earthquake in. And from Tales of Middle-earth, I put the Electrolays in your, like, whatever it is. There's like literally a second red, thingy. X damage to all creatures and players. Talisman of Dominance, that was just from this set. Doctor Who. 32 there. All right, so you got me beat, but I didn't realize, and I'm sitting here in my Birks with no socks, so my feet are fucking freezing. After this deck, I will take a break, go pee, and get some socks. Talisman of Dominance, yes. Vandal Blast. I wish I had that Vandal Blast when we played last week. This one is... it's just a basic Ravnica. Tomorrow's... You're Ohio? You're Chicago? Ohio somewhere? Matt, you win. Canada wins. Yeah. The high tomorrow is expected to be a big 50. Kenosha. Yeesh. Yeah. It's funny. I grew up in the Poconos, and like this is. I'm not freezing. I'm wearing short sleeves, right? Like, but, like everybody around me is like, "Oh my god, it's so fucking cold." I'm like, this is, you know, car washing weather. You wear shorts around the house. Scaro, Cult of Scaro. Shivan Reef. I'm gonna Shivan Reef in like every deck I've entered tonight. Fetid Pools. Fetid Pools from Doctor Who. Spire of Industry. Oh, thanks for the sub. Molto grazie. Very much appreciated. Yeah, well, I'd just be happy if we got some snow here. For the last couple of years, we've just got like a dusting once here in DC. Kind of sucks. I mean, I get it. It's good for industry and people driving, working, and kids in school and stuff, but man, I miss pretty snow. Crumbling Necropolis. So this song is an utter sound-alike for Pulp's Common People. Watery Grave. Hey, it's an NPC. How you doing, madame? Hope you and Ash are doing well. Gallifrey Council Chamber. You're a Discord pinging, wondering what the hell is up. Yeah, well, Cave Girl is in bed and has been for a couple hours. And I'm just entering all the decks I've built over the past couple of weeks so that I can, when we're playing on stream and somebody asks me, do you have a deck list? I can say, yes, here's the fucking link. Dun, dun, dun. Aww. now somebody, they'll get it back to you. Just ask nicely. Dragon Skull Summit. Aw, I'm so sorry. Cybermac. Boop. It's actually a fun little card. Dum, dum. Empiric Tutor. Shadowwood Ridge. And this is from Doctor Who as well. Underground. So look at that. It's an Ice Age underground river. Ooh. River. Ooh, Ice Age. What are you going to play? CDH is just... I pay attention peripherally, just enough to know, like, if somebody sits down at my table with a EDH deck, what I'm in for. But it's not a thing I normally pay too much attention to. Clockwork Droid. How interactive is your Sisei deck? Just out of curiosity. It has been my experience that most CEDH decks are just kind of goldfishing and playing your own deck and making sure that nobody fucks with it until you get your win con. Green-white Sisei poison control. Yeesh! Yuck! Yuck! Prison. All right, got it. Sorry, I saw that. I'm like, how do you tutor up things? Yeah. Prison is actually, that's worse. Like, literally, it's a stacks deck, isn't it? Yeah. What is there? What is it? City of Solitude. I would assume that this is one of the keys to your... I fucking hate that card so much. Clockwork Droid, right? Dun, dun. Really? Really? It's not playable in CDH? Crazy. Missy. Foil. Yep. She's awesome. Grand Abolisher. Yeah. There's a new cat Grand Abolisher. Did you see it? It's 3 though, so. What is it called? This thing. You knew. I literally got this in our pre-release stream, and they like everybody killed it like 3 times. I kept finding ways to bring it back. Everybody hates that card. I hated. Storm carved. Coast. Yep. Temple of the False God. Yeah. But we want Universe Beyond Doctor Who. I had a Galactic deck together for years, and I just took it apart because, like, at some point it just became not even fun for me to play it. It was just nobody. No. Oh, can't do anything. Can't do anything. Okay, my turn. I do one little thing. Okay, nobody can do anything. My turn. I do one little thing, and 2 hours later I've won, and it was just painful. Yuck. Sorry. Oh, right. It's just the blue one that's banned, right? You can play Cradle, you can play Sarah, you can't play Tolarian. What is it? It's Tolarian Academy, right? Yeah, banned in Legacy, banned in Commander, banned in Oathbreaker. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was one of the first mistakes I made in Commander. I didn't realize, so I had a fun artifact. I mean, this was like 10 years ago, though, now. I'm right there with you. Anything that gives me artifact, like mana for each artifact. Treasures kind of broke the game in a lot of ways. Treasures made things go nutty. I mean, they're never going to go away, but treasures are a problem, and I don't know how. Cat's out of the bag, right? The genie's out of the bottle with treasures. I don't know about ruining the format, but yeah. A shard. Yep. Treasures are definitely a problem. They do solve problems, but they create other ones too. Like there's no way to perfectly solve Magic unless you play Standard, in which case it's really easy to perfectly solve Magic. Don't blink. It's actually super thematic. Don't blink. I like that. Yeah. Yup. Drowned cat. Everybody needs a drowned cat. And Haunted Ridge. Who is the cast from Exile guy? I forget. Here's a key to the deck, Marionette Master. Everybody loves a Marionette Master. Except for the people who are playing against it. Actually, I did the cool. There we go, that one. Alright. Dalek Emperor. Fiery Islet. Doctor Who. Yep. Ominous Cemetery. I can't decide if that card's okay or just useless, and I should just replace it with a better utility land. Probably just replace it with a better utility land. Ominous Cemetery. I really should replace it with a better utility land. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's an okay removal late game, I guess. Yeah. Leaving it in for now. If I loathe it and hate it after a couple of gameplays, I'll take it out. Cybermen Patrol. Man, there's so many of these good fucking... This Cybermen card is fucking crazy. Very much like the Cybermen Squadron, which gives all of your artifacts Myriad. This stupid thing gives them all Afflict 3. That's crazy. Cybermen Patrol. Oh, I already added it, didn't I? I did. Here's what it looks like. Like, gee, and it's only selling for $2 still. It's nutty. The card's so good. All right. Arcane Signet from not Pip-Boy Fallout. Doctor Who. Oh, there it is. Delete. That's the other one that I was talking about, like Earthquake. And it actually doesn't hit. Delete does not hit your artifact. Creatures. X damage to each non-artifact creature and each player. Pretty cool stuff. Alright. I turned up the heat. I don't need to go inside. I think I'm just going to get started on the next one. So, Gwendolyn, I'll do that Merfolk deck, and we can take a look at it. I think I left it, like, even more stock than any of the other ones. I think I left it, like, changed 5 or 6 cards, even. I probably changed the mana base a bit. Let's see. All right. Tokeny bullshit. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do this real quick. All right. So let's see if I entered all the things I was supposed to. 100 cards. It did. Excellent. Cool. Well, let's see if I have all the tokens I need for it. I bet you I don't have the zombies. Let's see. Clues. There's Daleks. There's treasures. There's clues. Okay. Copy clones. Clues, copies, clones. Yep. Cybermen. Yep. 3/3 Daleks. Yes. Mark of the Rani. Yep. There's one Mark of the Rani. 2 Mark of the Rani. Oh, I need some servos. And I need 2/2 zombies. All right, that's fine. We can get those later. Boop. And then I'm going to edit this. Wait, actually, let's go back real quick. What did it choose for me? It chose... Oh, I like that. I don't even know what card that is. Hold on. When I edit it, it'll tell me. It chose Fiery Islet. It actually looks really cool. I like that. It is sacrifice, tokens, and artifacts. And menace. Let's just save. There we go. I'm going to upvote my own deck. Alright. And now we're going to add a new one. And we're going to add... how do I spell that? Hackball. Hakbal. Hackball likes counters. Hackball counts things. I don't know. Give me a name for Hackball counters. Counter shenanigans. And this will be Commander EDH. This is DM's Hackball deck. It is mostly the precon. with a few tweaks to sorceries, actually instants. And the mana base. Alright. Hackball. Alright. BA. Am I spelling it wrong? H-A-K. Is it H-A-L? H-A-K H-A-L? Yep, that's it. Wow, that looks like a B to me. I'm an old man with old man eyes. Yep. Foily and CMDR. Alright, cool. Let me get all the silly little basics out, and then we'll go from there. Chum bucket. Alright. Oh, maybe I didn't... Cool, I don't think I shuffled it yet. They should all be sitting at the bottom. Yep. Like I said, changes to the mana base. I did put a Cavernous Vault in. Cool. Alright. Okay, where are we going? Take a little drink here. Thanks for hanging out. It would have been boring sitting here doing this by myself. So. Alright, island. Alright, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 islands. 13. Forest. And let's see. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 forests. So we're at 21, which is basic lands. Imagine that I put Tatiova in. Benthic Druid. Came in the deck. Beast Within came in the deck. Mary Jerry came in the deck. Zagana. Utopian, right? I think both are in the deck. I think both came in the deck, Utopian and Prime. This card is fucking awesome. Bygone Marvels. Here. I think this is going to show up in a lot of places. Right? 8 or more permanent cards, copy it twice. Hey, I think I would like all 3 of those cards from my graveyard back to my hand for 2 mana. Alright, really? Yeah. It's gonna do fun things in dredge decks too. Yeah. Yup. It's still only selling for 59 cents. I'd buy a couple. I should buy a couple. For all of the Whole clade. And again, we are still so far just in everything that I've entered so far has been stock. So authentic bio. Yeah. Herald's Horn. Still stock. Explore. Thought about putting a carpet of flowers in. And then kind of leaning into turning my opponent's lands into islands, but I didn't. Reflections. Thought, this card is just bonkers on a stick when you get this thing. Yeah. Still stock, by the way. Emperor Mihal II, still stock. Stinger of Swift River, Singer. I'll let you know when I hit something that's not stock. I need to put a Wanderwine Prophet in here, actually. It's the one thing I didn't put in that I should. That's what I've been doing over the last 2 weeks. Yes, that's literally what I've been doing, and so now I'm putting the decks that I've built, and those piles are still sitting on one deck. But all those piles allowed me to build the decks. But yes, there are piles like 6-7 inches high. Yeah. Kindred Discovery, still stock. Svyl of Sea and Sky, SVYL. Oop. Sorry, I forgot that I wasn't just looking for the card. Oh, Herald. Herald is usually a game winner. People forget that this card exists. Seriously. Like, it's a blowout. Like, oh, all right, you've got like a bunch of little creatures, and I'm sorry, none of them are blockable. All right. Rapid hybridization. Again, we're still stock so far. Evolution Sage. Deeproot Historian. Again, still stock. Ripples of Potential. Cool ass card too. Gwilyn, if you haven't bought one of these decks, go out and get it, because there's just so many good cards in it, by the way. So here, Ripples of Potential. So, you know, blue needed a Teferi's Protection. Yep, blue needed a Teferi's Protection so much. Oh, I put 2 in. That's why. There we go. Alright, Realm Walker. Yep. Ixalan. Bident of Thassa. The Bident is from Ixalan, but it's from the pirate deck. This is the first non-stock card. So just to be clear. Let's put some of these ridiculous cards out there. What did I want to put up? Not the reflection, but the bygone. Silly shit. Biden Thassa. Add. All right, here's the second Mercfiend Liege. Like, how could I not, right? Like, literally, how could I not put a Mercfiend Liege in? Come on. Like, that's just silly. There's no reason for me to not have that card in this deck. Untap all green and blue creatures during each other player's untap step. Like, okay. Yeah. Arcane Signet, imagine that. So just to be clear, we are only at like 2 cards that weren't stock in the deck so far. The Mimic was stock as well. Yep. Hardened Scales was stock. Hardened. There we go. Yep. They also put in that other one, the one from Jumpstart, the other Hardened Scale type card. I'll get to it in a minute. Actually, that's the Simic Signet. Tishana. Voice of Thunder. Yeah, thank you, Mouse. Yeah. Ruinous Intrusion. What is that from, by the way? Ruinous. I know it's. It was Midnight Hunt. That's where it came out. Got it. But Ruinous Intrusion is perfect for this deck. Yeah, the new Ozelot is really good. I was actually thinking about. I didn't have an extra Ozeloth. Most people just kill it as soon as they see it, which is smart. I'm trying to kind of stealth, but the Mercfiend Liege isn't exactly stealthy. Ruinous Intrusion. And I actually need to put a Lord of Atlantis in. Coral Helm Commander. I forgot that I didn't do that, so I'm glad I'm doing branching evolution. Mouse, that's what it is. Branching evolution. This thing. Yep. That thing's crazy. That's what I meant. Wave Goodbye is nutty too. Jesus. Seen this thing yet? Like literally bounce everything. Okay, I guess that's everything I don't control, right? It's so good. Can't believe it's only selling for 70 cents. You should buy a couple. Spiral. Again, still stock. So literally so far, it's just these 2 cards that aren't stock. I'm right there with you. It's a good card, or good deck. I think everybody, if you're gonna buy one deck, either this one or this one. I think this one's the one. There's a couple of really good cards in the Vampire deck if you like Edgar. Thassa came in the deck. Folks, Skydiver. Yeah, the Dino one's pretty good too. The Dino one is the next one. Like, they just keep making strictly better Maels. I have a Mael deck that I just need to pull apart and replace with this thing. Merfolk Skyrider, right? Skydiver. You know, card that just lets me proliferate with mana. Excellent. Seafloor Oracle. Aetherize. Hey, Aaron. Quilling immediately pulled it apart. Yeah, well. Oh, Soul Cauldron would be. Yeah. I'm glad your brother's into Magic. Did I miss anything over here on Twitch? Good, I didn't. Alright, where did I leave off? Aetherize, Merfolk Sovereign. Yeah. So Gwendolyn, like, I'm 60% done, and the deck has 2 cards that are changed from stock so far. Cold-Eyed Silky. Inspiring Call. I mean, I honestly, I should probably put a, oh, what's that? Green and colorless instant. Heroes, whatever. All your creatures are hexproof and indestructible. I should put one of those in, probably. Topography Tracker. But I did notice something really interesting as I was kind of laying these out in my little format, like 20, and some shit off to the side. All of these decks have like 35-ish or more creatures in them. Like, they're really creature heavy. Topography Tracker. Yeah. Kumena. Chink. Dino deck has 30. Thank you, Mouse. Yes. Heroic Intervention. And, yeah. 39 in the Dino deck, huh? That's nutty. You know, normally they actually, I've been buying them since they came out, right? All the precons. And when I kind of lay them out, it normally comes out to be like 20 plus maybe an extra 2 rows. So like up to 30. they really haven't done a lot of decks that have 30 plus creatures. They usually put a lot of enchantments and sorcery, whatever, bullshit things that people don't use. Like, honestly, it's noticeably more creatures in these decks. I don't know what that means, but I noticed it. Meister Hypester, I'm glad my voice is doing good things for your brain. Sorry. I have a very expensive microphone and I should use it every now and again. So, Deep Root. So Nightabois, I gotta tell you, there are... You're welcome. There are way more artifacts in this Ixalan than I ever expected. So, like this, it is creature heavy, but it's also super artifact heavy. Deeper waters. I'm glad your chat asks you to up close the mic. So, if anyone cares, it is a Neumann TLM 103 and a red 7 back there. It is literally David Bowie's old recording chain. Deeper Waters Soul Ring. I have been an audio guy for many, many years. Like many years. See all the gray? Soul Ring. Master of the Pearl Trident. I don't know. The gnomes are interesting. I don't think they're going to be good. Hey! Good to see you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to Asheville from DC. Master of the Pearl Trident. In the deck. Swiftfoot Boots. There we go. Happy Turk Stuffing Day. So we actually did steak here because, I mean, if I have a choice between New York Strip and turkey, I'm going to take New York Strip. So, but there are some cinnamon pumpkin pastries in the house that are calling my name. So maybe I'll do one more deck after this one, but then I'm going to go eat those fucking cinnamon pumpkin pastries. Gwendolyn, we're still stock except for those 2 cards. Kiara's Follower. This card is freaking awesome. This, the Smiling Flood. Xolatoy. Here, check it out. Xolat. Zolatoyak? Zolatoyak? If anybody knows how to pronounce that and can give me a pronunciation guide, feel free. But yeah, when it ETBs or attacks, put a flood counter. It's an island. Yeah. And it's not just at the end step lands, it's everything, so... Xylitol. It's just such a good card. Maybe I should heavily lean into the untap shit, because I've got a Merc Fiend Liege, I've got this. Maybe I should just put the Seedborn Muse in. Whichever one, the green one. The Green Muse. Alright. What is that card selling for nowadays, just out of curiosity? It's already selling for $225. That's not bad, $225. Zolatoyak. Zolatoyak, yeah. Makes sense. Alright. Does the 12th return? 11th, 5th, 1st, 4th, fugitive. 7th. 13th. Oh, look at that. It's the 13th Doctor. Yep. So, interestingly enough, I have a 13th Doctor deck that I will enter in at some point either tonight or tomorrow. And she is blue-green. Oh. I'm not going to rejigger this right now, but you're giving me ideas, damn it. That's going to stay up here. Quandrix Command. Oh yeah, it's 3 minutes after. It's the 24th. It's 12:03 here on the East Coast. In DC. I'm in DC, so. Land of politics and hopefully never Trump again. Ooh, sorry, did I say that out loud? Let's see. Stony Brook. Banneret. I like that the Stony Brook Banneret got a reprint. It's a pretty card. It is actually. I love that we go to stores and kill each other on Black Friday after spending the day celebrating all that we have already. Really. Hey, Gwendolyn, we're still stock except for those 2 cards. NICAN. Yeah. And there's Prime Speakers Agana. And this deck would not be complete without a Simic Ascendancy, which came stock. I can go there. That's a fun card in the deck. Deeproot Elite. Yeah, still stock. Mistdancer. I like that they gave us an encore thing in almost every one of the commander decks. There's that Mistdancer. Yeah. It's nice. That encore, I'll give all my Merfolk +3 in flying to encore that out of the graveyard. Fun times. I thought about taking the Raven form out for a Mana Drain, but I tried. I think I was actually sitting around going, let's see how stock I can actually keep this deck. Raven form. Sage of Fables. Hey, Salties. If I catch it in the chat, and we're happy to have that chat about it, throw some out. Let's see what you're going to make. Sage of Fables. So again, still stock except for the Bident of Thassa and the Mercfiend Liege. I have a Dahada deck that's kind of fun. It's never going to be... It could be, I guess. But I like Dahada. That'd be my choice out of those 2. Sage of Fables, Tributary Instructor. Instructor. And here. Boop. So... I mean, Timna Thrasios is the one, right? Like, everybody plays Timna Thrasios. It's competitive. It's... I don't know, Mouse. Do you think it's actually... Yeah, it's CDH. You could do Timna Thrasios CDH. People do. Yeah. But I like Tahada. I think it's a fun deck. Blue Farm. It's the meta now, really? Let's see. Forget what Crown does. Oh, right. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Completely different from... Well, isn't that CROM? Okay. Cyclonic Rift. We're at 3 cards. 3 cards that are different from stock. And we're about to be 4 because I see a monocrypt here. So 4 cards different from stock now, monocrypt. That'll be the double masters. Horn of Waves from Ixalan. Oh, it does punish the ad nauseum mistake. Or the ad nauseum shit. Yeah. People really like to draw cards in CEDH. They like to draw a lot of cards. I mean, right? After winning, drawing cards is the most fun feeling in Magic. And, I mean, sometimes winning isn't even really. I don't mind losing if I take somebody down with me. Kapala, alright. And we're now in the non-basic lands, so I think maybe I changed like a grand total of 5 or 6 cards in this deck. 4 here, and I think there's a couple of lands I changed. I put a Rejuvenating Springs in, so there's 5. Right, Path of Ancestry, because we like to scry. Everybody likes to scry. Hinterland Harbor was stock. I don't even think I put a breeding pool in. I think I was out of breeding pools. Unclaimed Territory. Yeah. Karn's Bastion came in the deck. That made me happy. Alchemist Refuge came in the deck. Crazy shit. Like this deck is great out of the box. Myriad Landscape. I did put a Novian in. So here we go. So Heart of Progress. Oop. And I forgot I wasn't just pulling up the card in Scryfall. Alright. Novij. Heart of Progress. And, yeah. There we go. Alright, I put a Misty Rainforest in. Yep. So here we are so far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards I've changed so far. Reliquary Tower. Yep. I left the Llanowar Reborn in. Yeah, I guess I did put some value in my extra cards because the next thing coming up is a Cavern of Souls that I added. Alright, Cavern of Souls. And it's the, yeah. Masters. Come on, give me the Masters version. I put a Yavimaya Coast in. And then Rogue's Passage, Command Tower. So yep. And then Command Tower. Command Toe. Wait, not Doctor Who. Command Tower. I don't want the. There we go, Ixalan. So, there you go, Gwendolyn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, and 4 of them are lands, and the other 4 are Biant, a Merc Fiend, a Rift, and a Crypt. Everything else is stock, and I think it's going to play well. I haven't played it yet, obviously. I'll probably play it tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to stream tomorrow. We may, but I will play it with friends tomorrow, certainly. Alright, let's save it, see if I entered 100 cards. I did. Alright, it's been added. There's my monocurve. Not bad. Let's see if I have all the tokens I need. Yeah, beasts, birds, yep. Copy clones. Yep. I took out the turn things into boars, but they have merfolk on the other side. So. Frog lizards, yes. Map took. Yep. Merfolk. Yep. There should be 2 different kinds of merfolk in here: the hexproof ones and the not hexproof ones. There's the hexproof ones. There's the not hexproof ones. So they're all my tokens. Honestly, build what brings you joy, man. I'll tell you what kind of an idiot I am. I bought 4 copies of each deck. So, like, I have extra cards left over, so I just decided I'd build 1 of each. Alright, so there you go. Oh. But no, I think this is going to play fine. I mean, I'm not trying to crush my playgroup. I want to play competitively, but I don't want to just sit here and womp all over people, because that's not fun, right? Voltron is a shit ton of fun. I mean, Krark and the horsey guy are my favorite Voltron. You can just run over somebody with Krark. Zer's always fun for the person playing Zer. Or Light Paws. Everybody fucking hates Light Paws nowadays. Like, that card's just stupid. It just drives me nuts. Yeah. Voltron, Light Paws. Here, I'll do the Dino one. That way you can kind of see what I did to both. Stryonyx. Alright, here we go. Wait, what did I miss? You put Light Paws into air. God. Who hurt you and why do you hate everybody? Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me pull out the basics. And then we'll go through it. So let's see. I don't know why I felt the need to do red, green, white in that order, but you can kind of see what I left a lot of it stock. No, not that much stock. I put a lot more different creatures in. Oh, hooray. I don't care where you fall on this issue. There is now a 4-day pause in fighting between Israel and Hamas. Like, doesn't matter who you are, what you believe, people are not dying right now, and that's a good thing. So, that's official. New York Times just sent me a heads up. Alright. Almost ready to start in on this. This fucking Akroma's Will card is so good. Alright. Hey, Mouse, while I got you here, I got a question for you. I'm descending, right? What does descend mean? Let's bring this up. P-A-N, how do I spell it? P-A-N-D-A-Z-A? Oh. Pantlaza. There it is. Yeah. All right. So I descend. I exile cards until I exile a non-land card with that mana value or less. All right. So I descend X, where X is that creature's toughness on this card. Is it discover? Discover. All right, I'm discovering. Sorry, thank you. I'm discovering. Right? So with this stupid card, X is not the mana value. Oh, I look at the cards equal to its mana value, or equal to its toughness, and get one that's less than or equal to the mana value. It's functionally Cascade, right? No, it's better than Cascade because I can put it in my hand. All right. Got it. Cast ad. Yes, it's cast ad. Thank you, Mac. Literally, I'm getting there in my brain like 30 seconds after you type it. Thank you for that. Oh, Lord. All right, let me, hold on. I'm going to edit this real quick because I want to add Merfolk and I want to add +1 counters. There we go. And what did it give me as the chosen? Sure, Biden if that's it. Merry Christmas. All right. And I'm going to upvote my own deck. All right. Add a new deck. Let's add a deck. This is going to be Pentalaza. Yeah. P-N-T-L-A-Z-A. Pantlaza. Name of the deck is Pantlaza Better Than Mael. There we go. No, I haven't. What do I look for if I'm looking for it? I could just say bonkers Pioneer combo Discover deck. Here, hold on. Pioneer combo Discover deck. Teamer? Of course it's Teamer. Let's see. Oh god, 4 mirror images. Grabby Giant. Glasspool Mimic. I don't know, is that it? Something like it? I kind of see what it can do. Discover combo. Creatures. They're all, yeah, I got it. Creative Outburst. Yep. I got it. I don't really pay a lot of attention to Pioneer. Maybe I should. I don't know. I haven't in a while. It's Pantlaza. It does exactly what you think it does. And foil. Boop. And now, CMDR. Cool. All right. How many mountains? Imagine that. I mean, solving for the game is the problem, right? Like, you solve for one problem, you create another. And I mean, I know Mark Rosewater and Gavin are not dumb people, right? Like, they can only do what they can do with the resources they've been given. At least it's not modern playable. Yeah, right. Planes. Here. So what do you guys think about the, here, hold on, let me look at it real quick. The Lost Caverns art cards. Mark who? The Lost Cavern land cards. They look like vacation posters to me, but they seem to be growing on me. They literally look like vacation posters. Like you would see in a travel agency or some shit. You are joking, right? You don't know Mark Rosewater? Here, hold on. I can't tell because we're on the internet. So. 8 forests. All right. So. All right, hold on. So, Mark Rosewater is literally like, he kind of was the heir apparent to Richard Garfield, and he's been running R&D and Magic for... We have him to thank for Magic for the last 24 years, kind of after Richard. And then Gavin came along, and Gavin's sort of the next heir apparent, because Mark Rosewater probably wants to retire, right? I think he's in another card in... Oh, right, Richard is the own card. Here, hold on. PhD, right? So there's Richard Garfield, PhD. And Maru is actually... Where is it? Is actually named for his playstyle because he just liked to have cards in hand and make things bigger. But that said, I got the story behind this when we interviewed him, by the way. I got the story behind this art, and he literally just found it walking through like an open air market one day, and the guy was like, yeah, I'd love to buy that. I'd love to sell that to you. Had no idea why he was selling the piece of art. It was a fun story. It'll be in the movie, maybe. My lovely wife will be editing more tomorrow, which is why we'll be very quiet as we play Magic during the day. Yeah. Let's see, where was I? Oh, right. Okay, now we're going to add real cards. Let's see what we got. I'm going to put this right up here because Rhythm of the Wild is, like, amazing in any big creature deck. So good. Alright. Stomping Ground. Yep. I changed the mana base pretty significantly for this. put an Arid Mesa in. I significantly changed. Good night. I hope you sleep well. I hope you had a great Turkey Day, and thanks for hanging out. I'm going to put these on the bottom. I don't want to do the lands first, lands last. Oh, we're almost done. All right. Unclaimed territory. Oh, that's right. I forget you're Canadian. Eh? We won't crash this. It's a turkey truck, eh? Sorry. God, I'm dating myself because only people who are Gen X and older know that. Sun Petal Grove. And let's see. This is Lord of the Rings. Yep. All right. Curious Altasaur. Yeah. Oh, this card's so good. The Wrathful Raptors. There's got to be a fun way. Like I didn't really lean too far into the doing damage to my own creatures. Here, check it out. So whenever dinosaur you control is dealt damage, it just pokes something else. Yeah. That's a really good card. It's alright. 250? It's not too bad. I expected it to be a little higher for Dino decks. Alright. From the Rubble. Fucking amazing new card, too. Here. Hey, choose a creature type. Return one just for free with the Fidelity counter on it. Good night, man. There's a lot of good cards in this. All right, so here's another new ad. I added Vivian. I mean, where did I put it? Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate version. Vivian's actually really good in this deck. I will leave that up there because, you know, every now and again you run out of creatures. Oh, wait, this isn't that Vivian. Which one is it? Oh, it lets me attack with a big-ass creature and still have a Reachy blocker. Vivian. Right? Yeah. It's the flash part. That's really, it's the flash part. Yeah. Can't have this deck without Sakama. Because why not? When he came in the deck, look at that. Sungrass Prairie. That would be a... which version? March of the Machine. Death Gorge Scavenger. I like this card, actually. Here, check it out. So with ETBs, you may exile a target card, right? Gain 2 life. I mean, I don't have an ooze in the deck, so it'll serve the the purpose of my scavenging ooze to remove annoying things from opponents' graveyards. Right. The scavenging ooze is a better card than people give it credit for. It really is that good. Ash Barons. No, I didn't do Doctor Who version. I did the Lord of the Rings version. Migration Path. Yep. Soul Ring. Imagine that. I can't wait for these. I can't wait to get that Pip-Boy Fallout Pip-Boy Soul Ring. That'll be awesome. And hold on, I just need the... There we go. Merry Landscape. mean, this deck is just big, dumb, and stompy. It's just all about getting as many lands in play as I can and popping out big dinosaurs and hopefully cascading into others, right? Drover of the Mighty. Bloop. Wayward Sawtooth. Sword Tooth, not Sawtooth, Sword Tooth. Fiery Confluence. I left this one in. I thought about taking it out, but it's just nice to like be able to poke all creatures for one and have my dinosaurs do what they do when they get poked. Descendant's Path. Yeah. That came stock in the deck. Rampant Growth. Kessig Wolf Run. A card has killed me so many times. Kessig Wolf Run really has killed me that many times. Oof. All right. Too much hair. Secluded Courtyard. It's getting late. Wow, it's 12:30. Holy shit. Maybe this will be the last one we do. Verdant Sun's Avatar. I'm going to put that up here because that's a great fucking card in this deck. Generous Gift. Yep. Stock. You know, Nightman. Zatalpa. You know, an 8 casting cost, 4/6, but indestructible and flying is kind of fun in Double Strike. So, and Vigilance. This Chandra's Ignition, I knew. Some cards I miss. I knew Chandra's was going to be a good card. I bought like 10 of them. It's so good. Ah. Yup. It's the each opponent, which is nice too. Plus it triggers all your dinosaur things when you kill all the other dinosaurs off. Put that up here. Alright. Arcane. Signet. Hey, Lost Caverns Commander. Hey, Gishath should be in the deck. That was an addition. Oh, no, it wasn't. Did it come in the deck? Maybe it did. No, it didn't. Yeah, I didn't think so. Gishath is fun. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. They literally made the Dreadmaw better. Like, literally 6/6 trample, and let's just let it do something else too. Literally made that Dreadmaw better. I mean, at least it's not common now, right? Like, literally. Alright. Rogue's Passage. Temple of the False God. Yep. Quartz. What is it? Quartzwood? Yeah. Yeah. Rotting Raptor. Oop. I put in a Radiant Destiny because I want all my dinos to have Vigilance. But I actually put in a Rivals version because I didn't have any extras. Runic Armasaur. There's no R-U-N. Got it. There's no I in the middle. Runic Armasaur. Boop. Alright, Topiary. Yeah, came in the deck. Return of the Wild Speaker. Came in the deck. Rampaging Brontodon came in the deck. Yeah. Tech Huntmaster. Otepic. OTDP. Yeah. Ripjaw Raptor came in the deck. I pretty much left most of this stock. Very playable as it is. There we go. Reliquary Tower. I put a Galta and Mavern in. That was fun. That's going to be fun. I can't wait. Yep. ETZOC. Seer, right? Yep. Tappy Tap for dinosaurs. Regal Behemoth. So everybody likes dinosaur monarchs. Yep. Battlefield Forge is an addition. And it is the Middle Earth version. Alright. Ishkar's Expert. Yep. And came in the deck. Thundering Spineback. Came in the deck. Dressing Brontodon. Really? It didn't come in the deck? Nope, it did not come in the deck. I added it. Really? Thrashing Brontodon didn't come in the deck? It had to have. I think they just included it in the regular Lost Caverns set and didn't have the commander tag. Farseek, yep. Itali. Primal Storm. Oh, not Sickness. Primal Storm. Yep. Yeah, put a Monocrypt in. Xenagos came in the deck. Everybody hates Xenagos except for the people playing God of Rebels. There we go. Yes, I put a Taigen in. Not a 30th anniversary though, it's a 4th edition. Revised, sorry. It's Kith. ITZQ. Firstborn, yep. Bellowing Aegisaur. Yeah. That's just a solid fucking card. This Bronzebeak Foragers is amazing too. I'm gonna bring that up. Like literally ETBs, and for each opponent exile a card. Okay, for a forecasting cost dinosaur, and then I can play it later. It's such a good card. Ah, Lord. Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Sunfrill Imitator. I fucking love that green has a green has a clone ability. And it's on a fucking dinosaur. Okay. Yeah. Path of Ancestry. Yep. Cultivate. I like the art on this Cultivate. Sally's Lord Keeper. Path. Yep. Exotic Orchard. Again, not the biggest fan, but I guess when you're playing 3 or more colors, you're probably okay. There's the dinosaur board wipe. Shifting. Ceratops. Yeah. Apex Altosaur. Regisaur Alpha. Again, a lot of these were just stock. Jungle Shrine. Chroma's Will. So good. For attack and or defense, a Chroma's Will. Underherd Migration. Yeah. Greaves. How could I not add some Greaves? Gotta protect your dinosaurs. Top Retreat. Yep. Mossfire Valley. Again, most of the changes to this deck were the mana base. Which one did I add? There we go, 20. This Progenitor's icon is pretty cool too. Check it out. It's gonna see play in a lot of decks. It's only selling for $2. Choose a creature type. It's a mono rock, or hey, you can start using casting your dinosaurs with flash on other people's turns. Icon. Kinjali Sunwing. I fucking hate that card. Unless I'm playing it. Ranging Raptors. Yeah, it's time for bed. Just want to get this one done. 3 cards. Hey, Galta Primal Hunger. Imagine that. That's an edition. No, it's not the special guest version. It is just plain old school. Rivals of Ixalan. Temple Altosaur. Two more, and then I get to go to bed. Dinosaur Egg. I'm wondering, what's this thing selling for? Dinosaur Egg. 67 cents. Maybe we'll buy a couple. Evolve is kind of a fun mechanic, particularly in certain decks. Oh, shit. Alright, last card. Swiftfoot Boots. Let's see what it randomly assigns me as the card for my deck. Oh, this deck is not Commander legal. Why not? $99 cards. I missed one. Did I have my Commander? Yep. Alright, so let's see what I missed. Oh, fuck me. Verdant Sun's in. Chandra's Ignition. Death Gorge. Yeah. Death Gorge is in. Did I miss the Awakening Suns? No. Vivian's in. From the Rubble's in. I got Gishath, Wrathful. Raptors, yep. Progenitor's Icon, Rhythm of the Wild. Yep. Swiftfoot Boots, did I miss? Nope. Dinosaur Egg, Artifact, Swiftfoot Boots. Alright, that sucks. Maybe I'll count them before I do anything else. I might as well do it. Alright. Temple Altasaur, Gishath, Ergalta, Ranging, yep. Kinjali's, yep. Mossfire Valley, yep. Clifftop Retreat, yep. Lightning, oh, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. All right, it's good. There's 20. Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I did miss a card. God fucking damn it. Could have sworn it. Alright, so Artifact. Monocrypt's in. Xenagos is in. Taiga, yep. Bellowing, yep. Bronze Beak, yep. Scion of Calamity, did I get that? I missed the Scion of Calamity. There it is. Excellent. And I think that means the Scion of Calamity should be dinosaurs. Let's just call it dinosaurs. Scion of Calamity. Add. And let's add that as the icon for the deck. All right. There it is. Your deck is Commander legal. All right. Cool. Let me check my tokens, and then I'm going to fuck the bed. Thanks for hanging out, whoever's left. It's been a long night. What do I got? City's Blessing, I'm sure I've got. Yep, City's Blessing. Copy clone, yep. 3/3 dinosaurs with trample. Oh, XXs. I'm sure there's 3/3s. There's the 3/3s. Alright. Dinosaur Beast, yep. Elephant, Monarch. Really? What do I have that makes 1/1 white vampires? What the fuck makes 1/1 white vampires in this deck? I'm dead serious. I literally have no idea what makes 1/1 white vampires. Ascendant's Path. From the Rubble. Vivian? No, Vivian doesn't make. Unclaimed Territory Temple. Apex. Seer. It's gotta be a white card. Oh, it's Galton Mavern. Yep. Got it. Alright, I gotta add some of those 1/1 tokens. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out, folks. It's been a long night. I've entered 5 new decks into Tapped Out. So next time we play, I have 5 new decks that I can either play, well, I can both play and say, here they fucking are, you can take a look at them. So, on that note, friends, have a lovely evening, and we will see you either tomorrow night or on Sunday night. Cheers.